What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. And today's video we're gonna be looking at Castor. He is currently in the item shop. He is an epic outfit. He is part of the arcane art set. He does come in 3 selectable styles. He also comes with the backbling spellbinder, which also has 3 selectable styles. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So Castor, he was recommended for me to make a video by one of my subscribers, which is called Cheetah. He has actually asked about it for a couple days now, and he's finally back in the item shop, so he made it to the top of the list. So Castor, a very interesting skin. The skin itself is based off a wizard back from the Renaissance era, which is a very nice take on the skin. The skin, when it was first released, did not have selectable styles, but as time went on, he actually did get a fire in an ice selectable styles, which is very creative, and I actually do like that concept. This is one of the actual sets of skins that actually do like the male counterpart more than the female. I don't know why, but the skin itself does look really cool. I do like the color schemes they also use on him, and then the backbling itself is pretty amazing as well. See, matched already. I'm gonna say it does. For having 3 selectable styles, and then also having a backbling with 3 selectable styles, it's just amazing. The color combinations for all 3 styles are very different, and they differ from style to style, and I just really do like it. The backbling itself, the spellbinder itself, is also pretty cool. I do think his backbling is better than the female one, and overall the whole set is very amazing. So what's the final rating for Castor? I'm gonna have to give Castor a 9 out of 10. The thing that helps this game get a high rating is the selectable styles. If it didn't have no selectable styles, he would have gotten a much lower rating, but since he does, and each style is drastically different from one from another, this just helps it a lot. This is one of the skins you actually get what you pay for and beyond. It's amazing, and if you're having doubts on getting the skin, I highly suggest you guys picking it up. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. For the first combination with Castor, I am using the default style, and I'm pairing it up with the Trail Toad. The Trail Toad itself have similar color schemes to the skin. Even though it does have light blue colors, the reddish color on top of the toad itself matches really good with the coat he does have on. For the Harving to work on the Brad Catcher. The Brad Catcher itself has that creepy wizard or witch vibe to it that really complements the skin very nicely. It also has that spooky fog on top of it, and that red lace on top of the Harving tool itself that really stands out and matches really well with the Castor. And for the glider, I'm going with the Flying Carp. I know having the Flying Carp as a glider is a stretch, but hear me out. The main reason why I'm using the Flying Carp is for that scroll that he does throw into the air whenever he is going to be descending to the battlefield and before the fish comes out. It looks like it's a spell, so he could be summoning a creature to give him some assistance to make it to the battlefield, and that's the reason why I have the Flying Carp. And for the contra, I'm going with the Runic. The Runic itself looks like runes that really complement the skin very nicely. It looks like magical powers coming from both hands and feet, and it matches really good with the blue float things that the glider does have, and it just brings everything together. And for the wrap, I'm going with the Battleborn. The Battleborn is like a beat up reddish color scheme. The main reason why I'm using it is because it's the closest thing I could get to match the combination of colors that the skin does have, and overall it still looks pretty cool. So enjoy the combo. For the second combination with Castor with the default edit style, I am pairing him up with the Adventure Pack with the default style. The main reason why I have this combination is due to the leather that the backpack itself and the skin do bring to the table. The leather matches perfectly, then the sword does have and utilizes the color blue, as you could tell that is his secondary color, so it just ties everything together very nicely. And for the Harving tool, I'm going with the Shark Sickle. The Shark Sickle is basically a nature driven Harving tool. It looks very cool, especially with that bug that is flying over your Harving tool, and then the blue glow of it matches really well, and it just fits the whole thing. And for the glider, I'm going with the Royal Air. The Royal Air utilizes the same color schemes as the skin. It's a very simple glider, but you don't have to be all flashy when you're the magician he is. For the contra, I'm going with the 0 point. The 0 point looks amazing on him, especially because he is a spellcaster himself, so having like a portal or a vortex on his chest looks very clean, and then he also has that aura around his hands. It just looks very majestic. And for the wrap, I'm going with the blue shock. The blue shock itself is an animated wrap. It's also a reactive wrap that it reacts every time you do shoot. The main reason why I'm using it is for the color scheme of blue. As you could tell, the skin does utilize a lot of blue, and then having this as a wrap, it matches really well. So enjoy the combo. Now, for the first combination with Castor with the Fire Edestyle, I am pairing him up with the Flame Sigil. The Flame Sigil itself fits really nicely on his back. As you could tell, the skin itself does look like if he's burned or turned to ashes, and it looks very cool. His hands are covered in flames, and everything around his suit does have that flame texture as well. So having the Flame Sigil on his back, he is a spellcaster after all, so it looks like some of the runes he will be using and utilizing to cast a spell. For the harvesting tool, we're going with the Dread. The Dread itself is a very clean harvesting tool. It's very small, but in the center core of the harvesting tool itself, as you can see, does have that red glow that lava illuminates, so it looks very cool and it matches really well with the skin. And for the glider, I'm going with the Cinder. The Cinder is basically a glider that is red and it looks like it's made of fire. It looks very clean and matches the whole combination. And for the contra, I'm going with Lava. Lava is basically what the name refers. It's a contra of lava coming from both hands and feet. It has similar texture to the skin and it just matches the whole theme. And for the wrap, I'm going with the Magma. The Magma is an animated wrap. It's basically molten lava on the weapon or vehicle you are using, and it just looks very cool and it matches the whole theme of the skin. So enjoy the combo. For the second combination with Castor with the Fire Edestyle, I am pairing it up with the Rift Rock. The Rift Rock itself is basically just the meteor that was in the sky during Season 10. The main reason why I'm using it is for that fiery texture that the rock does bring to the table. It also glows as you're playing the game, and it just looks very cool on his back, especially because he is invoked in flames. For the harvesting tool, I'm going with the Molten Strikers. Again, the Molten Strikers is a dual wielding harvesting tool that is in Goshen flames. It matches perfectly with the skin and the backbling, and overall fits the whole thing. For the glider, I'm going with the Lava Wing. The main reason why I'm going for the Lava Wing is because the skin itself is a spellcaster Astral, so he could summon a dragon to help him in the battlefield, and that's just what he did. It looks very cool, it matches the whole theme, and overall it looks very cool. For the contra, I'm going with the Alphabet Soup. I don't know the flames from Season 3, so the Alphabet Soup, it almost looks like flames, so I'm going with it. It looks very cool, and it just matches the whole color combination. And for the wrap, I'm going with the Burning Globe. The Burning Globe is currently in the item shop as I'm making this video. It looks very clean, it does have the animation and reactiveness every time you do shoot, and it just matches the whole fiery theme. So enjoy the combo. For the first combination with Castor with the Ice Edestyle, I am pairing him up with the Ice Wings. The Ice Wings is basically what the name refers. It's demon wings that are frozen in ice. The ice textures of the wings themselves matches really well with the skin, and overall just fits the whole theme. For the harvesting tool, we're going with the Cold Snap. The Cold Snap itself is just a branch with a lantern that has been frozen in ice. The frozen in ice texture of it matches really good with the skin and the wings. And for the glider, I'm going with the frozen feathers. The frozen feathers actually looks amazing with him. The blue texture with the white snow on it just looks phenomenal. And then the wings themselves that are frozen solid looks amazing. For the control, I'm going with the ice crystals. It was given that I was going to be using the ice crystals as the control, especially because the ice crystals actually form in both hands and feet as you descend to the battlefield, and they just looks amazing. And for the wrap, I'm going with the indigo ice. The indigo ice is basically freezes your guns frozen solid. It looks amazing, the whole theme is out there, and the color scheme matches really nice. So enjoy the combo. And for the last combination with Castor with the Ice Water Edit style, this combination was actually suggested by the fan Cheetah, the one who I mentioned earlier in the video. And his combination is actually the Snow Crystal, which I could understand why he's using it. It has the whole ice theme to it and it matches really good with the hands. And for the Harvesting tool, he was using the Icicle Harvesting tool, which in my opinion is one of the better ice harvesting tools you could be using. It's very clean, it does have that ice texture to it, and it matches really nicely. Now, he didn't have any gliders that he told me about, so I'm going with the cold front glider for the simple fact that the color scheme actually matches. Even though it does have a military camo, the curve combinations actually identical to the Castor, so it looks very clean. He didn't use a control either, so I'm going with the flaky, especially because you could obtain it still during the season if you do level it up. It basically turns your whole screen into ice crystals and it looks very cool. The wrap he was using was the hinge. In my opinion, the hinge actually fits him very nicely. The combinations of colors is all there and you could obtain it during this season pass. So if you actually want to make this combination, you should be able to. So enjoy the combo. Those are those 6 combinations I found so far for Castor. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos or favorite cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps 2 Ds all together. Each time you guys use my code in either the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below as well. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.